Why do you think it is an issue that no one wanted to touch? Why do you think people, avoided sort of getting their hands dirty with a topic like this?
Well, it's a pretty horrible topic. And, I mean, it's also a business. I think it's a very dangerous subject. I think it's a horrible subject. I don't think really that, anybody... I think even as we as Americans just sort of want to turn our eye to it because it's here as well. It's been reported in 50 states. And it just, it's time that it was stopped. It's just a horrific, horrific thing. And, whether it's the exploitation of children in a job setting or in a prostitution setting, or that's what's so beautiful about the Believe in Zero slogan. It's just, I believe in zero children suffering, dying from completely fixable causes, and any of these children, that are being exploited and victimized is just unacceptable.
So then how do we help? I mean, what have you been doing to sort of get the message out, and then how can other people get on board and help this to be remedied, to be fixed?
Well, I mean, if you feel a calling, you can go to UNICEFusa.org. And browse through. I mean, they have many different campaigns. See what touches your heart the most. And UNICEF is an incredible organization. They're in 190 countries in the field. They're respected by every government, of the countries that they are in. I mean, they get it done. They go in there, they mean what they say what they mean, and they accomplish things. And that's what I was mostly interested in. And so, I just did my first field visit and went to Nicaragua, and it was just incredible. I mean, really, really incredible. The kids there are unbelievable. And Nicaragua is a very special situation because it has two different countries on both borders. So it's like a transit country. So you have children who are being sourced out from the USA. It's also a destination, and they go and they are trafficked through Nicaragua and all the way down to the end of South America, and the reverse. But I'll tell you, being there and meeting these kids, I mean, they're so special. They are so incredible. UNICEF has gone into Nicaragua and created, with the help of these kids, peer-to-peer counseling. And what that is basically it's adolescents, so it's from 10 to 17. And these kids like this, they put on plays to educate other kids. And here he is, he's showing what happens. I mean, this girl was actually taken, her mother was taken, she went to go find her, and basically her mother was taken, promised, a great job, and she would be a model, and she was so beautiful, and when she got to the country that they were taking her to, it was not that situation at all. And she was forced to work in horrific conditions, and she was sexually exploited, and so this little girl, the one that we were just showing, went to go get her, and it's just a sad and horrific story, and came back with her two brothers, and that was it. Wasn't able to bring her mother back because the mother is stuck in that situation and can't get out of it.
It breaks your heart to hear situations like this, and then to think on top of it, this is one of thousands and thousands and thousands of children who go through this globally every day of their life, everywhere, and it is in our own backyard.
Well, and it's interesting, I was so thrilled to see this story that, people are actually talking about child trafficking and the Super Bowl, and how when you have a huge event like that, it's very easy for, this trafficking to take place. People are in hotels, children aren't really noticed, they get lost, whatever, and the next thing you know, you have, a child that's being exploited.